So this is a very genuinely raw video. I haven't seen this before. I haven't seen this. Someone sent me the link, and this is my first time watching this. And to think that this guy can run an ad on a video that he just uploaded after what he did is just so wild. That's so mind-blowing to me that still he wants to make some a little bit of a revenue from the, come on, man. Let's get into this over here. So crazy. Wow.
Head and shoulders.
All right. Can't believe it. Can't believe it.
All right, chat. So it's been a long time since we last spoke. I think the last time we spoke was July 31st. That was like my last stream I've had. And that was the last.
I'm just going to speed it up here a little bit because I can comprehend information quicker. Let's do it at 1.5.
Time that I spoke to you guys. And there's a lot to talk about here, chat. A lot of things has happened since. I just want to clear things up. So the number one thing that has probably been asked was what happened with the ma'am. Now,
this is going to be interesting. This is going to be very, very interesting. Let's see this.
There's been a lot of rumors going around, but I'm just going to try to explain everything from my end as best as I can.
You know, the thing is, okay, let's.
So the ma'am, a little background story with the ma'am was something that I've decided to do in the end of 2023 or sometime in 2023. I decided to start a ma'am. We didn't start it until the first week of July. And part of the ma'am obviously is to trading investors' funds, right? That's kind of what the ma'am is all about. But part of it was for me to kind of open the doors up in the industry to kind of like show more transparency. So the ma'am started on the first week of July. And honestly, we didn't have a losing day until the 29th of August. So for the first month and then majority of the second month, there was no losses until the 29th. So that's when things.
So now you guys got to look at it this way, right? You guys got to look at it this way. So the ma'am started as a form of transparency. So when you're starting this, let's say, so it's been 1 month. So 1 month, now you know that, okay, now we have a little bit more information. In this 1 month, we know that, okay, there have been no losses. Can this model be sustained for the next 6 months before we can actually say that, okay, like, you know what, this is a profitable ma'am, or this is like a profitable account, or something profit-wise, this is something that can benefit me, right? That's how you gauge, because before this, it's just been like, you know, online trades, YouTube trades, just like myself, you know, like I trade on YouTube, I trade here and there, but I've never, ever started some sort of copy trading because it's a lot of pressure. And pressure from the point of, because it's a whole nother thing to trade your own money, and it's a whole another deal for you to trade someone else's money. You know, that whole psychology is different. Let's continue.
Kind of went downhill for the ma'am a little bit. Now, I'm not gonna say downhill, I'm gonna say more of a pullback because we're still going. But a lot of things that I realized, as much as I've traded my personal funds for the last 4 years, almost 4 to 5 years, right? As much as I thought I was ready for the ma'am, there were still things that I had to learn about the ma'am, but I had to learn it by trading the ma'am. And by the things that I had to learn was just like things I had to adjust to, such as like, one, I'm trading investors' funds. Like that didn't really hit me until I actually traded the ma'am. And two, getting used to the idea that my balance would increase and decrease on a daily on the ma'am, right? Because people are withdrawing, people are depositing every day, so that number changes, which means I had to adjust my lot size per day. And if you guys have been watching me for the last 3-4 years, right, you know that I only change my lot size once a year.
See, now let me explain to you guys something, right? He's correct. When you got a ma'am, the balance changes because people deposit, they withdraw, they deposit, withdraw, and then you have to keep an eye on that. You have to keep track of that, right? And then you have to see that, okay, how can I manage my risk? Like, how can I change my lot size? This is the balance, that's the balance, right? But there's another thing called PAM where the balance never changes, because now you have your account, and your account is connected to all other accounts. So your balance stays the same, so you can trade your account and everything gets copied, and that's how you do it. But in MAM, you have like a big pool, and in that big pool you have balances. So yeah, like it's interesting. Why wouldn't he start PAM? So let's see.
That was something like completely new to me, but I don't think there was like any other way for me to learn and get used to it unless I actually started trading the MAM. I had to start at some point, right? Trading wise, I'll say for the most part, nothing has changed. I still trade the same way. Like those were like the things that affected me trading the MAM, which led to whenever I did have losing days, it will be a different feeling compared to the feeling that I was used to when I lost my own personal funds. Right? You lose your own personal funds, like, okay, cool, whatever. My personal funds, even though I was streaming, you know, like there was always like that, those many more eyes on me, right? But with the MAM, even though like there's no eyes on me, it was just still like, it was still a little different because it's just knowing that like there's people's funds in here, right? So for me, like that's kind of why like that's probably why like I was probably a bit more emotional whenever I did have losing days. And it's crazy because like we didn't lose for the first 2 months. So
I don't
like
buy
there was
this.
no like
I don't buy this at all.
days, like nothing. It was just like went from winning straight to obviously a losing day, right?
I just
So
can't.
obviously,
It's hurting me. It's hurting me inside. I cannot buy this, and I cannot listen to this anymore because, okay, here's the thing. I truly believe what really happened. There was a backdoor deal with Don and the broker, Blueberry Marcus. Yeah, I think Blueberry Marcus. They had a backdoor deal for this man because you grow the MAM, because you show like, you know, this growing. And then what happens is like, you know, these deals are the way these deals work is like, okay, when you have some losses, then you get some kickbacks from those losses. That's basically how certain brokers and certain influencers work. So it's very difficult for me to listen any further. But man, hey, look, there's 13 more minutes left.
I have a lot to learn.
Maybe there's something different.
And I have a lot to grow still. And like I said, chat, like the journey never ends, right? Especially in trading, the learning never stops. You're always gonna continue learning, right? You're always gonna learn as you go. You're always gonna pick up new things, and you might even pick up old habits every now and then, right? But as long as you have the experience, you have the experience to continue moving forward, right? And continue to get better. That's just a skill set that you build. And again, I'm only 24. I have a lot to learn in life and also in trading. And I take full accountability for what happened, obviously, right?
There's something that I'm going to tell you guys, something that I told him. I gave him a whole breakdown of what he needs to do. Like a whole breakdown. Explained it to him. Whole breakdown, and gave him what he needs to do. But I'm going to share that later because I think there's a whole lot of video left, so maybe something happens.
Going forward, I only hope to do better. We can't change what's already happened.
Wow, guys,
we have to look to improve and get better. And that's my only goal going forward. The MAM's still being traded every day. I haven't stopped since. It was a tough, like, I would say month and a half to 2 months after that day too. Like it was tough until like October, end of October, I would say. So it was a lot. It was like one of the toughest periods in trading for me. But I don't think it's anything that I can't handle. I think it's just adjust, move on, and again, look to get better, right?
Yeah, people lost money.
In situations in trading where you know, you might have like
money.
downfall moments, you might have like, some tough streaks, but it doesn't.
Guy lost 50,000, but it doesn't matter, man. That's fine. It doesn't matter. No one cares. Someone lost 50,000. Oh yeah, like, you know, like it's whatever. But still, there's 11 minutes left. Maybe
like,
I don't know.
You got to give up, right? It just means that you got to just face your challenges.
Wild.
Understand where you went wrong, accept where you went wrong, and just look to improve going forward. That's kind of what happened with the MAM chat. Now, this is where the rumors kind of pop up. I think it was by me hopping off socials. And let me explain why I hopped off socials. I hopped off social media in general just because I wanted like a little break away from socials. And I did this before the MAM went to shit. Like, I think my last stream was the 31st, and that's, like, if you watch my stream during that week, I was
See, here's the thing. When you come onto social media, you come on social media understanding all these things because there's pros and cons. Like, you know, you're going to get something and then something's going to be taken away from you. Your privacy will be taken away from you. And you sign that unwritten deal. When you come onto social media, when you choose this life, you're signing that deal that, okay, I accept to take on pressure. I accept for people to follow me and look into me and, like, you know, pass judgments about me or make their opinions about me. Like, that's an unwritten deal you're signing. You know, so we chose this life, Don. We chose this life. It wasn't handed to us. We chose this life. You went the other route. Let's just keep listening.
Like already in and out of the streams, I wasn't streaming as consistently. And I was kind of like saying to you guys basically, like, I might take a little break soon. Now, I didn't expect to like hop off right away, but I was like, honestly, I'm training to MAM now. I don't really need to be on socials, at least for education purposes, or to educate and provide the education. But I kind of already felt that like I gave you guys, for the most part, like everything that I need to give you guys.
Bro, wait, he's still trading the MAM?
Right? I kind of give you guys everything, and I kind of did what I did for the industry. And I felt like it was just, you know, you can take up a little break now, Don, and I just focus on training the MAM. But obviously,
there's nothing been done for the industry. The industry is way too big. Way too big. The industry. You know, you were a live streamer. You had signals. You had education. By the way, it's funny at the frame rate paused. You had education, 3 things, and you had a MAM that you blew where you had a partnership with a broker behind closed doors, which no one knows about. It's protected, it's hidden, but that's just my opinion. That's what I think. That's just what I think, you know, and that would have been a very, very suitable payout at that point too, because these things happen.
Like me doing so,
Crazy.
And then 29 days later,
Wild.
The 29th of August came, that day happened. But yeah, you guys started to assume that like I planned this entire thing out. Like I spent 4 years, you know, bringing people in, and I had this crazy strategy to like manipulate them into thinking that I'm this, I'm that, so that I could just run a MAM for 1 or 2 months and then dip off.
It's not about working 4 years to get to that point. It's about knowing that there's a bigger pie on the table, which you can get now, which is way bigger than the pie you have already in the fridge and on your plate. But this one on the table is way bigger. So you can have this now. If you just do this, if you just knowing that after 6 months, the internet moves on. The internet forgets. People forget. People move on. Look why he's posting this video after so long. Why wasn't this video posted when people lost money? The guy lost 50K. Someone lost 10K, 15,000, 20,000. Why wasn't this posted right after that? Guys, listen, I messed up. You know, it's crazy, man. Brought bullshit to the industry.
No. Another rumor was that you guys thought that I had a deal. There's some type of deal with me and the broker. There's no deal, chat. There's no deal. If there was a deal, I would have took the money and split it between all my moderators because they're really loyal. But no, like there's no deal, chat.
Why? How? Split it between the moderators?
And I'm not like that. You guys know me. The MAM, like I don't know how much you guys are throwing out there on socials of what the deal potentially even was, but whatever number that was, the MAM, long-term or short-term, potentially makes more.
Guys, listen. Guys, I don't know you guys, right? I don't know you. All you guys watching me, I don't know you guys. And you guys know I'm not like that, man. Come on, like, you know, I'd never do that to you guys. Like, come on.
So it's not even worth it for me to take a deal. Why would I take a deal?
Yeah.
It's not even good for it. It's not, like, it's just a bad thing to do. Like, why the fuck would I take a deal? Like, why would I spend 4 to 5 years on social media building my brand just to all of a sudden throw it away for a deal? Like, nah.
Guys, you know me.
So it's crazy how those rumors started.
Start with me.
Well, I know who started a rumor.
Raja Banks.
But yeah, I'm not gonna say who. But
This is so funny.
But yeah, chat, like it's just crazy. It was just crazy to me how like that was a rumor and everyone just believed that that's what happened. And you guys said that like, oh Don, there's no way you could be taking X amount of trades in a day. Like it was very emotional. Like I had a very emotional day. It was a really off day for me. And
so it was an off day for you You spent 4 years mastering your skill. You spent 4 years developing your skill, your discipline, your consistency. Oh, and this just set this. Hold on, this is troll right over here.
There are people that I talk to, that I work with, and I try to just take as much as I can in, learn from them as much as I can. And again, chat, like at the end of the day, like I'm just trying to give you guys, like everything that I do is for you guys, right? Like at the end of the day, I take care of myself last, and I put you guys first.
You know how much bullshit this
to give
is?
you guys something, or to kind of like show you guys something that I've learned, and just break some barriers, you know? Do something that's more than what we ever imagined we could do. But sometimes things don't go as planned, and that's completely okay. And you have to
he had that one off day, and that had to be on a man. That one off day had to be on a man. But he spent 4 years. Developing his skills, style, strategy, blah, blah, blah. And this one day happened to be on a man. 1 day in 4 years. Chat, it's not a bad, it's whatever, chat. No problem. It's fine.
Keep going, you know, and I honestly didn't think that I would come back to socials. When I made that decision to hop out of socials, I didn't think I would come back to socials until for a while. Like I didn't even have time to think of when I'll come back. But when I heard the rumors come out and I heard all these assumptions of what happened, I'm like, just, you know, maybe even think about coming back one day. And I didn't decide to come back until like November. So when I made that Twitter tweet, I think it was the tweet on Twitter, and that's when I decided to come back on socials. And then, yeah, now we're here. I think this is like the first video that I will have back. But going forward, chat, there's a lot that I have for you guys. It's been a crazy year. Like one of
Do you even believe this?
The craziest year I've had ever.
Believe this?
I couldn't even script this, chat, even if I wanted to. Like it was such a crazy year.
Do you believe
this?
Do you believe this? Like, there's no apology. No apology. Well, you know, like people lost money and you lost money and yeah. So just like, you know, there's something new I have for you guys. I mean, there's nothing.
Life and my business life, like everything. Wow. It's just been one crazy year, but I wouldn't say it's a bad year because I wouldn't have learned anything that I've learned this year if it wasn't for the year. Man. You know, not that I want it to happen again, chat, but sometimes things just gotta happen the way it is for you to learn, and that's kind of, you know, what I'm grateful for, at least for the year. It's been an exhausting year, but
how can you trust, you know,
at least I'm grateful
someone
for that.
like this?
And let me just end off in the bang, you know, at least. So I didn't want to carry this on to next year. I'm like, let me just explain everything this year. And I got something special coming for you guys very soon, like very, very soon before the year ends. Hope you guys enjoy it. But yeah, I'm like, let me just finish off in the bang, and next year we'll restructure and replan everything again. It's been some time since the last spoke, and you guys have been wondering probably like what happened or where I've been. Aside from just that, like I've just been chilling for the most part. Like I don't really go on socials as much anymore as I used to. Like now I kind of do because I gotta be tapped in again. But when I wasn't on socials, I had so much time for myself, right, to even think. Because like you guys gotta think about it. Like I streamed for 4 years straight, nonstop every day. So when I stream, like I used to be tired after stream. Like I'll stream and then I'll hop off, and I'll be there like shit. You know, what do I like? I wouldn't even have time to do anything. I just want to like take a quick nap or something, because I put so much energy into the streams, right? So it was very like tough for me to like do things outside of my business life. And now that I have more time out of my business life.
What business life? What business life? You know, this is where maturity comes in. This is where accountability and for you to take some responsibility comes in. I used to stream. You know, I used to stream every day. I streamed for 5 years straight. I used to stream. I had a family, like, you know, had responsibilities, did that. You know, there were no excuses. You know, some things did happen. There's always an apology. There's some sort of remorse. But hey guys, there's something new I have for you in 2025.
More time to think clear. I have more time to plan things. I plan my day better, and I just been a lot sharper. Chat, it doesn't mean that I'll never come back to streaming. I'm sure I'll be back one day.
It's crazy.
Because I miss it. I miss teaching. I miss educating. I miss like, you know, the vibes, the community. I miss everything that we built, right? So it's not an end. It's just like, let me see what else I could do right now for you guys, because I'm still gonna give you guys stuff. I'm still gonna give you guys value content, whatever it is that I could give you.
So wild,
give me some time to figure that out.
Kids,
I don't know. I can't give you the date when I'll be back.
But these kids think that running an education is my business. I'm so tired I'm so tired after my business. But you know, I still have to let you guys know what advice I gave him.
We'll see how things go, okay, chat? Yeah, man, it's been a long time, chat. I miss talking to you guys. I don't know if you guys are still here in the video. I'm just yapping, to be honest. But if you guys are still here, I'm dropping this course.
That shit is crazy. I really don't like that guy.
I had a post on my Twitter saying how, like, I was gonna drop a course, and people were saying, what? This guy dropping a course? Ain't no way this guy dropping a course. This guy just did this, huh? Bro, this guy, so, I'm dropping a free course. It's gonna be on my YouTube. It's gonna be, I don't know the exact date, but it's gonna be before the year ends for sure. It's gonna be just on YouTube, on my channel. So it'll be free for everyone.
Let's go up.
It's good for me to do too. It's also good for you guys.
Okay, let's go up.
Chat, I honestly just want to say like, thank you, because.
So I gave him a full breakdown of how to structure his life, how to start a proper business, how to make way more money starting businesses in this niche that you can grow. You know, rather to do what you did. Don, I know exactly what happened. I know exactly what happened. And you know inside of your heart exactly what happened as well. You know, and man, listen, trust me. You're young now, you're 24. And if any one of you guys watching this right now, if you're younger than 28, and you think whatever you're doing something is gonna last, it's not gonna last. If you think burning bridges is cool, it's not cool. Unless you move into your 30s, unless you move into your mid 30s, and then you realize that the bridge you burned 5 years ago, 10 years ago, with whoever, with the guys you lost money, or like whatever. You know, like things get really fast when you go into your 30s. I'm telling you this right now.
There's been a lot of people who support me over the years. Like we have such a strong community. I think we have probably the strongest community in the industry. I ain't gonna lie to you guys, chat.
The strongest community in this industry. What are you talking about? Man, he's so delusional. This one guy lost $50,000. Everything he had in this man. But chat, there's something new coming. I just can't. My brain is going in.
See, he's part of the community.
Over processing right now.
But yeah, chat is like, I really appreciate everybody for like being here throughout the years and supporting me. And I'm sorry that like I took so long to like even say anything, because you guys had nothing to support me for. Like, you guys probably like, yo, Don, like, you gotta say something, bro. At least so I can, at least defend you here. It ain't looking too good. I ain't gonna lie to you. So, like, I'm sorry it took too long, but here we are, chat. And for those who kind of switched up, it's cool. It's all love. I seen it coming. We all seen it coming. It is what it is, But
it happens.
Nothing but.
Like, when you sign a deal with the devil like that, this happens. Who cares? It's on the internet. They're on the internet. Who cares? No one cares.
But greatness coming your way as well. It's all love from my chat. And yeah, chat, I love you guys, bro. It's been a long time, man. Let's cook. Let's cook for 2025. Let's start off the year on a bang.
Never.
Let's end off this year on a bang.
So crazy.
Merry Christmas to everybody.
Wild. Merry Christmas,
Have a happy New Year.
Happy holidays, Don. Happy holidays. Great. And anyway, guys, happy holidays, happy New Year's to everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Many of you would have never seen this unless it was for me. So there we go. Adios.